So first of all, everybody mispronouncing this movie title. It is Captain Marvel and not Captain Marvel. It explained it also in the movie. So stop calling it Marvel. It is Captain Marvel. Let's put some French touch into the words. Marvel. So, Captain Marvel is the newest movie from the MCU, and it shows us the origin story of Captain Marvel. See how Carol Danvers becomes one of the most powerful heroes in the galaxy. She is caught exactly in the middle of a galactic battle between two alien races. Yeah, that's enough of the movie you have to know because, okay, it's a Marvel movie. You expecting already what to see. Many jokes, big action scenes, Easter eggs, and how this movie goes into the Infinity War storyline or to the Endgame. I guess this is for sure the only reason that everybody will go to see this movie, or have the other agenda in saying I don't watch this movie because it has a woman in the main role, and we don't like women. We are masochistic bastards, and we say I don't watch a movie with a girl. I don't care if the main role is a woman, a man, a pig, a monkey, or a mountain of poop. As long as it entertains you, and it's a good movie, go see it. Let's talk about Captain Marvel. How is Brie Larson? I think Brie Larson did a great work. Most out there just criticize her of her stiff presentation of Captain Marvel, and I thought she was good. She was sexy, she had her wit, she was funny, and yeah, if he had this Nine Inch Nail t-shirt, I thought, hot ass. Van Mendelsohn also was amazing in this movie. He plays one of the alien races, the leader, and he was great. He plays lately in every major movie, and he is good. Jude Law also was great. Jimon Hunso was cool, and we see him here how he is one of the troops from Jude Law and his tribe or in his crew of these mercenaries. And then we see him as he become the bigger man in the Guardians movies. All the money goes to Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson steals the show in this movie. I thought in the beginning, or if you see the trailer, you think, oh, he will have not major role in this movie. He will have short scenes, just like, let's say, in the first act, and she will advise and give the directions what to do and where she goes and what her missions are. But no, he was in the whole movie. That was surprisingly, and you cannot go wrong if you see Samuel Jackson. He's the greatest motherfucker on this planet. It was cutted, but there was in this movie we had a motherfucker scene, and Samuel Jackson it's amazing. It is a different role than we know him in the other movies as Nick Fury. It's the first time he experienced this heroes and alien races. You can relate to him. He makes jokes all the time, so he cannot go crazy. But then if you see him of the Iron Man 1 movie and with the last Infinity War, you understand his character. He accepts all the shit that goes outside of the earth and thinks, okay, we're not alone. We have to find more of those heroes. The chemistry between Sam and Brie was amazing. It was just like a buddy cop movie, and it reminds me a lot of Long Kiss Goodnight, but with less violence.
Get the fuck out of here!
This aspect of the movie, I loved it. Every time when Brie and Nick Sam has their arguments or the dialogues, it was just pure gold for me. I love that kind. I'm a sucker when it comes to cop movies, buddy cop movies. There's a certain action scene you see in the trailer where the majority of the movie plays in the 90s, and there's a scene, the way it was filmed, it reminds you a lot of Terminator 2, the first scene where where Arnie follows, or where Arnie chases the T-1000 and trying to save John. So there's also this chase scene where Captain tries to catch one of the alien races. And there's also this scene where she running through a short hall of fences, and it reminds me a lot of these fences way where Arnie drives through with his big Harley. And because those aliens can shape-shifting, there was just like T-1000 also can shape-shifting. That was very cool. So it was not inspiring from Terminator 2. That takes some aspects of Terminator 2 and made it in this movie. The CGI aging on Samuel Jackson looks, holy crap, so amazing. It was in the first scene you think, okay, this have a negative effect on you, but no, it blends so perfect in. And I after 2-3 scenes I never noticed that, and I thought I really see a young Sam from the Pulp Fiction era. With that technology we are right now to make those scenes, I have no worries about the Irishman, because they also said that we have scenes where we will follow the gangsters, so Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, and Harvey Keitel. We will see them also when they're young, on their young ages. So with that CGI effect, we will see this gangster from all from all their years, from the young to the old to every time. Does that fit in a Captain Marvel movie review? Talking about another movie? I guess. But plowing ahead here, one thing that stands out for me was Stan Lee's cameo. It was already touching in the beginning, when the Marvel logo starting, blah, 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 you know, Marvel Studios, and you see Hulk, Cap, Thor, Iron, where they make action scenes. This time they showed all the Stan Lee cameos of all the previous movies, and at the end, Stan, thank you, Stan. And that was very touching, and I thought already, oh fuck, with that kind of mood you put me into that movie. Let's start some nitpickings, because this movie is not perfect. The nitpicking I had, or I thought, or maybe I am I the only one that's see that as a criticism? It has too much humor. Again, okay, I can understand there's too much humor, but some scenes were over exaggerating with jokes, and or for me it wasn't that funny, and all the others just laughed out loud. Haha, look at that funny cat. How funny is yes, there's a cat in the movie called Goose, and she was cute, very cute. I love that kind of. That race of cats are my favorite. I already knew this movie would not blow everybody out of their socks. It will fill perfectly this gap for Endgame, and everybody will go to see this movie because of Endgame and know how Captain will connecting to today's Avengers. And I have to say that mid-credit scene was, holy crap, I had goosebumps everywhere. Alone for that scene, I would go again watching this movie. But the after credit scene was kind of kinky. Was again light of stupid joke, so very very childish joke. This is a problem. Exactly, that's just like in Ant-Man and the Wasp. The last scene after the credits were stupid. It doesn't really fit to the mood of the movie or the scenario itself. So half of the people of Earth died, and there's a fucking ant playing drums and has the time of his life. And now in this movie we see a cat puking on the desk of Nick Fury. Yeah, that was worth waiting. So Marvel, this I have to give props to you, because everybody right now knows, hey, I go to see a Marvel movie and I expect to see 205 or 1800 after credit scenes. Just make your credits roll 2 or 3 minutes more, so you can annoy the people, but still have them shit on their asses, because they know there's coming an end credit scene. There's coming an end credit scene. Ah! In the end, Captain Marvel is a decent movie. It's not an amazing movie. It's not a crap movie. So it fills perfectly the gap between Infinity War and Endgame. It's like the pre-show of the main event. You know, you go to watch a little band or a little snack before you eat the main steak, and you say, okay, it doesn't hurt me, so I had a good time. Yeah. And I thought it was better than Ant-Man versus the Wasp. So in comparison with the latest Marvel movies, that was my review of Captain Marvel. If you want, go watch the movie. As a Marvel completionist, you have to see it. And now we are everybody ready for the end game. And alone, if you want to see that mid-credit scene that has a connection with Infinity War, go watch the movie. Alone for that. So, thank you all for watching. So long and good night.